Hey, good morning, fam. Good morning. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with everybody. Hey, listen, it is a wonderful, nice, beautiful day out here in Maryland. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this because it's been up and down. April has been a little too cool for me. It's not something I'm accustomed to in Maryland. So it's right now today, roughly 70 something right now. It's supposed to get as high as I believe 83 today. So I'm ready, right? Listen, I want to touch on something. This is in continuation to the video I posted the other day that talked about 550,000 Americans over the age of 80 are currently still working. And somebody actually two people comment that I want to touch on. One person said why they're working that long, they don't have any money, right? That was the question. And another person said America has to do better. So I want to touch on those two things. The first one is they don't have any money, and that's a fact, because the main reason why a lot of these people are working now in their 80s is because they never save enough money. You know, there's something going on out there called Yolo, right? You guys may know it, and it's an acronym, and it stands for you only live once. And let me tell you something, and as you're watching this, you can probably attest to this amongst your circle and people that you know, how many people believe in that thought process, you only live once. Right? So they blow through their money while they're younger. They party. They do a lot of traveling. You guys should look up what the average American spend a year in traveling. Right? It's ridiculous. And then take that number and factor it into maybe something as small as a 6 to 7%, interest, rate of return, and see what that just on traveling alone, not even anything else, and see what that money would have done for people. Right? But people will say you only live once. And I say, you know what? You're right. You only live once, but you don't want a situation where you live too long, right? You live too long, and now you don't have any money to take care of yourself and survive, and you're working in your 80s, which is crazy, right? You're working in your 80s. So, I try to educate people, and let me tell you, I never had the thought process you only live once, but I did spend a lot too. So I am one of those people who, if I wanted something, I did get it, and kind of like go after it without. But I've always had because I've been around, I guess by blessings, good people who say, hey, put something away, put something away, put something away. So I've always got to a point where, for me, it actually terrifies me to blow through my money and not have anything for the future. You see what I'm saying? Like I really, in most cases, have, a lot in the bank account. A lot of it go into investments and long-term planning, because I've always, me personally, and I enjoy working. I'm not a lazy person. Anybody who knows me know I worked my tail off. But one thing I personally always believe is I don't want to work forever. I don't want to work past the age of 55 or 57. That is it. If I work past that age, I have failed. You understand? So in order for that to happen, I gotta put some money away. I still live, I still do nice things, but I do it with a plan. You see what I'm saying? Like I do it where, okay, I will always have in my mind my future self. I will always have in my mind, like as I'm speaking to you right now, right? I'm looking at a property in Puerto Rico, right? That it's one of my options for retirement. Is going to Puerto Rico. Hawaii is my number one option, but Hawaii is mad expensive. But I did decide this year to work my hardest, and so moving forward, the next 7 years or so, I'm gonna put in so much work into what I'm doing that I will give myself the opportunity to be able to retire well, which means that I'm gonna aim to make more money. Right? Some of y'all might need a second income. Retirement can happen, but most people stick to the one job, or they continue doing the job that's not yield them any result, which means that they cannot save enough because the job don't make enough, right? So me personally, I'm putting in mad work because I know that I want to hit that target goal of 55 to 57, and I'm also investing heavily, 20 to 30%, I'm sorry, 30 to 35%, 37%, give or take, because I do have my life insurance also that I pump money into, and then I have my deferred comp plan through the company that I pump money into, right? 30 to 35% of my income, somewhere around there, goes into my long-term savings, and I try to survive off of the rest. You understand? So that's a plan. Most people do not have a plan. They never got together with someone to put a plan together, or if they did get together with someone to put a plan together, they never move forward with it. You understand? Most people procrastinate. And again, go back to the whole YOLO thing. Most people just want to enjoy life. Okay? I remember talking to a young lady that was telling me that, oh, you know, they spend like $2,000-$3,000 on their hairstyle. And I'm like, what in the given, what? And I was like, hold up, so you're not concerned about putting money away for retirement? And the person told me, oh, I'm not worried about that right now. And this is the person who's 40. Right? And just like most people that I sit down with, they tell me they don't start thinking about retirement until they're in their 50s. It's almost damn near too late. You in your 50s and you want to retire at 60? Come on now, fam. Just mathematically thinking. Just mathematically. Let's crunch this number. You are 50 and you want to retire at 60. That's 10 years, right? And you're not making pretty. It can happen if you're making, for example, $250 a year, $300K a year. It can happen if you put away $150K a year off of your savings. So a high income has to be there for it to happen. But if you're making 50, 60, 70, right? And you never thought about putting a plan together, and now you in your 50s and now you want to say you want to retire at 60, come on, just crunch the numbers. Let's stop playing this game. Just crunch the numbers. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And I hate to bring this to you guys on this wonderful, beautiful day. Oh my God, let me turn this around for you guys. I'm walking the park right now. Beautiful day. Everybody's out walking, right? I hate to bring this to you guys today on this wonderful, beautiful day, but it has to be said. It has to be said because people just think it's a game. And then they end up like those people who are still, can you imagine being 80, 82, 83, still having to work? That's a scary thought process. That's a scary, you having to work because you still got rent to pay. You got to pay your medical expenses, your medicine, if you're on meds, right? Electricity, car insurance, all these things, car repairs. Come on, man. This is crazy. Now, the second part is where the person said America has to do better. I have a question. What exactly does America have to do? See, a lot of people believe the government owes them something. They actually don't. The government, as a matter of fact, the government is doing better. The government is giving you guys Social Security. But if you guys log on to ssa.gov, it specifically says there, this should not be your only retirement plan. This should be a supplement. So this is a small little thing that we're giving you, okay, to help you have a pretty decent retirement, but you should have your own outside source that you're drawing money from. So what exactly does the government have to do? And I always tell people, sometimes people say stuff and never think to crunch numbers. If it's the government's job to take care of people, do you think that we will have a government? Like, where is the money gonna come from? I need people to try to like help me understand where they come up with this, right? You don't want to pay. How you doing? You don't want to pay. You don't want them to take no more money from your paycheck. You don't want to pay no more taxes, and you don't want to pay no more tax increase on your property. But you want imaginary money from somewhere. Like, I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. If the government isn't taxing you more, then there's no more. There's no money they can give out. So where do you think the money is coming from to be able to take care of us or plan for 330 million people in our country? Come on now. Just take your calculator out and just do the math on that. It's impossible. And mind you, this is now you just about the government has to do better. So plan for your retirement. Remember, while they're still helping people who are in need of housing, food stamp. I mean, we spend more money on that than we do on the military. We spend more money on helping people, on social services, than we do on the military. And now you want more money to spend on retirement? Man, we will be a third world country, financially bankrupt. It doesn't make sense. So at the end of the day, it is ultimately up to you as a person to plan for your livelihood, to plan for your... Everybody in the world knows that Americans are not great savers. Americans are spenders. Americans are spenders. That's the reason why so many foreigners come in here and they supersede Americans quickly, because they spend less and they save. And you see them buying houses and buying, businesses and stuff like that because they use their money wisely. So listen, I want to take a moment just to touch on that today real quick, as we're having our workshop coming up tomorrow virtually. Please join us on this workshop to get the education, It is tomorrow, May 17th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., right? It's virtual. So if you are interested, okay, DM me or text me at 443-208-5480. That's 443-208-5480. And come learn, but not only learn, please begin to implement. Please take a look at what you're spending on and start to minimize it and start to plan for your own livelihood, because the government ain't gonna do it for you, and that's a fact. Have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day.